How's it going, guys? My name is Jimmy Champane, and today we're here to talk about Halloween. We finally got some new stuff to talk about, which is awesome. So a couple weeks back, Best Buy let us know we'd be able to buy the movie on 4K Blu-ray on January 15th, which is really cool. I definitely will be picking up that version of the movie. But today, Blumhouse and Universal officially confirmed that yes was the date, and that we'd also get to rent it digitally on December 28th. And on top of that, we got one of the 7 deleted scenes that'll be included on the disc. The scene features Aaron and Dana, the British podcasters who we get to see absolutely destroyed for taunting Michael in the gas station bathroom pretty soon into the movie. The scene takes place at the finest hotel Haddonfield has to offer, and since they still have the mask, I'm assuming it takes place after the stinger at the beginning of the movie. And they're still alive, so that's telling me it takes place before Michael escapes. Dana's taking a shower, and it's pretty much the most painfully obvious callback to Psycho imaginable, so it's not hard to see why this didn't make it into the movie, but you can see Michael in the mask creeping closer to the shower curtain, and he flips it back, but it turns out to be Aaron playing a trick on Dana. He chucks the mask off, leaves it on the toilet, and jumps in the shower with her. It's a pretty standard scene. Personally, I think this scene is completely unnecessary, and I totally understand why they cut it, and honestly, I can't believe they even shot it. And there's a few reasons for that. The first one is that we already have so many callbacks to other Halloween movies in this Halloween movie that including a callback to Psycho is just bloatware at that point. I get why they'd want to do it since Janet Leigh is Jamie Lee Curtis's mom and all, but we already had the ultimate callback in H2O. Remember, Janet Leigh was in that movie, she stands in front of the car from Psycho, and then the music plays from Psycho. So as far as I'm concerned, the Halloween franchise has already covered callbacks to Psycho, and we don't need any more of those. I also just hate the idea of other characters wearing the Michael Myers mask. I know we've had it happen in other movies, but when Busta Rhymes is putting on the shittiest mask in the franchise, it's a little less egregious to me. But when you have this dipshit podcaster putting on the mask that they finally got right after the original movie, it not only cheapens it and makes it less scary, it just feels kind of like disrespectful to the character. Like, they went through all this work to make Michael Myers scary again, so why are they having this idiot podcaster wear the mask? Also, we have that scene where Sartain puts it on and gets all wacky towards the middle of the movie, so it's just like, we already have a scene that kind of sucks. That's probably my least favorite scene in the entire movie, so I'm glad they cut out yet another scene where another character is wearing the mask. It's not that the scene is shot poorly, I think it looks as good as everything else in the movie, it's just the content of the scene that really bothers me, and I think it was smart to cut it out of the movie. And taking a look at the other deleted scenes, it honestly seems like it's on par with everything else we're getting. We're gonna get an extended shot of Laurie doing her target practice, and we are gonna get to see a dead dog, which is cool. If you've seen my One Good Scare series, really any of the videos in it, you know how I like making jokes about dead dogs. The other deleted scenes all sound pretty boring to me as well. We have one of Allison talking to her friends in high school, which is okay. Then we have one in the car with the cops talking about Banh Mi, which, why would you include that? And then we have a longer version of the ride along with Sartain and Hawkins, which again, is possibly the worst scene in the entire movie, so I don't really need more of that. But there is one that kind of seems like it's gonna be a saving grace, where Cameron is gonna have an unwanted run-in with the cops. I talked about this more in my last video, so go check that out, but Cameron is Lonnie's son, and if you don't know who Lonnie is, he's one of the kids that runs up to the Myers house that Loomis scares away in the original movie. So he grew up, and then Ray says at the National Honor Society Awards dinner that he's having with his family that him and Lonnie used to get in all sorts of trouble when they were kids. And David Gordon Green said he kept Cameron alive because he was Lonnie's kid and he had more to explore with that character in a sequel. So hopefully we'll get more insight as to where that character is heading in the sequel. That's definitely happening. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm kind of disappointed at what I think these scenes are gonna be, especially considering that it doesn't seem like any of them include Michael. We know they reshot the ending of the movie, and we've seen some scenes that weren't included in the trailer, so it would have been cool to see those, especially considering that one of them was rumored to have Karen shooting Michael with a crossbow. How awesome would that be to have in the deleted scenes? It's weird. I get why they don't want to show it, because they had that whole like weird PR mix-up when people were saying that the test screenings were a disaster and that's why they had to reshoot it, but like, come on, that would have been awesome to have more scenes featuring Michael, or really any deleted scenes featuring Michael, but that's just my opinion. There's a few other bonuses that sound okay, I guess, but I am really disappointed we didn't get a commentary with this movie from David Gordon Green and Danny McBride. Like, this movie got awesome reviews, it made a ton of money, it feels like they just really dropped the ball by not having a commentary. It's just like, That should have been the bare minimum if you ask me. But I'd love to hear what you think of the deleted scene we got to see today and what it seems like the other deleted scenes are going to be down in the comments below. Let me know if you'll be picking up the movie on December 28th and or January 15th. I'm definitely going to get both because I want to do more videos on it. Anyways guys, my name is Jimmy Champane and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.